Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 7 of speaking of the 21-day challenge, where I speak about what's on my mind, what's on my heart, to get a little bit more in tune with what's in on my, get a little bit more in tune with my authentic self. So today I'm going to cover, one second. Today I'm going to be covering the mentality you should have when going to either a new gym or you're starting a new sport, new martial art or new combat discipline. So it could be for me, Taekwondo going to boxing, or if you're going to go to Taekwondo for the first time or going to someone else's gym. Generally, the advice I give is keep your head down. Don't be boastful about all your past experience, etc., because it's easier to get along with someone who comes in humbly, and shows a willingness to learn. If you come in and you're boisterous and you're loud and you looks like you got a big ego, in a combat, like in regular sport, I don't know how people handle that, but in a combat sport, people are going to want to shut you up. So I would highly recommend not doing that. Come in with humble attitude, willingness to learn. And if the instructor says something that's different than what you know, if the coach says something that's different than what you know, don't say anything. Just try their method and see if it works for you or if it doesn't work for you. And if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Don't say anything. You just take that and you throw it away, or you write it down, maybe store it for another time. Now, besides that, the other mentality I think that's important to adapt is have the mentality that your partner, or this especially if you're going to be on a team for a long time, have the mentality that your partner's success or failure is dependent on you. So if you guys train together and your partner, who you always partner with, loses at a tournament, consider that your fault. And I got this mentality from my father when we were coaching. I think this was like Generation 1 Sparta back when I was still fighting. Generation 1, Generation 2. I'm not sure how my dad divvies it up. But essentially, we were at a point where we had a big team. We had a consistent training partner who we worked out with. And the mentality was that if your partner lost, it was your fault. And the reason that mentality I think is really beneficial is because one, it was incentivized because if they lost and they had to do push-ups or some kind of punishment, you had to join them for the push-ups or punishment. So for kids, that's an easy incentive. But in order to do that, you have to adapt certain other principles to help your partner get better, which in turn helps people like you and want to be your partner. The first of which I would say is to be a good partner, you need to, and have a good mentality, you need to be able to learn how to hold paddles, whether that's for boxing, whether that's for Muay Thai, whether that's for Taekwondo. The ability to hold paddles and shields well and be a good target or kicking bag for your partner is, I would almost say, skill number 1 you should learn. I was kind of blown away by the story my dad told me, where there's someone who was a little bit older and wanted to join our competition team. And when he joined, the first thing he did was he asked my father, I believe it was my dad, to stay after with him for practice, not to kick extra, but to learn how to hold. So that way he could be a better support for the team, and immediately got everyone on the team's respect. I can tell you guys, if you guys want to be liked by a team that you're about to join, learn how to hold paddles. The side benefit for you for holding paddles or holding shields, and the reason why that's important is if you're good at holding, number 1, you have to understand the drill. And then number 2, your blocking gets a lot better, because if you're holding paddles well and you're holding close to your body, so when you're holding for a face kick, don't hold all the way out here because that's just bad sight picture. You want to hold the paddle as close as you can to your face. So that way the person who's kicking has an accurate distancing and sight picture for what it looks like in actual combat when they're throwing this kick. So you want to set up scenarios like that where they can kick well, and train your eyes to see what a kick that's accurate and coming to your face really looks like. Or for example, if you're holding mitts, it'd be what a punch that's coming to your face really looks like. If you're just not paying attention when you're holding mitts or you're holding pads, then your blocking is going to suck and you're just going to get kicked. And on top of that, your partner is going to not want to be your partner anymore. There are definitely times on national team where I'd be training with people, and if they didn't hold paddles well, I just didn't want to be the partner. It didn't matter if they're my same size. It didn't matter if the person who was super good at holding paddles was a lot shorter than me. I would partner with a shorter guy just so he could hold my paddles well. So that's, for a lot of people, I think that's overrated. I think you should definitely learn how to hold paddles. Number 2 is you need to gauge your partner and figure out what is the best scenario for them to learn in. So if they're having trouble with the technique, obviously that means just take it, like let them take it slower. Don't throw a bunch of variables at them. Take it slow. Let them gather the muscle memory for the technique. Speed it up if you feel like if they're able to speed it up. And then if they're mastered the technique already, throw in different variables or ask your partner, like, do you want me to cut kick after you're done doing this? Or if you're holding for boxing, do you want me to do a left hook or something after you're done with this combo so you can remember to roll out? Or ask if you can improve the drill and help them in some way that they may not have thought of. Like even if I were still competing, let's say I'm still competing, and this guy is good at holding paddles, and he kicks horrendously. Let's say he kicks horrendously, and he's holding paddles for me. And after I'm done holding paddles, I'm able to get my workout in. And he goes, "Hey, after you're done kicking, do you want me to throw a kick just as maybe as a reminder that you can to slide back or to close distance or something?" I'd be so happy to have that guy as my partner again. Like the thought that he thought to help make me better is definitely a plus. And that's something that I think you guys should take away as well when you're holding. So it's not only about holding, and this practice is about me. It's about helping my partner get better. It's about helping my partner develop more skills, because at the end of the day, if you have the mentality that your partner's success or failure rides on you, that if they fail in the ring, because of you, then I think you're not only going to help yourself get better and learn how to be someone who can support a leader, but you're also going to help your partner get better, and it helps the world all around. That's day 7. I don't think there's any really too many other points beyond that. Just if you are going to a new gym, come in humbly, learn how to hold paddles well, and then take the mentality that that your partner's success, whoever they are, whether they're going to win or lose, is up to you. And it depends, and they're highly dependent on how good you are as a partner. That's it, and I'll see you guys for day 8.